Hey guys, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from TheShrinkingPastor.com.
Together, three of us, we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club, and welcome back once again to Tobacco Advent 2014, Day 3. Morning, boy.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, while we're thinking about grabbing the next tobacco sample, what did you end up thinking about that German chocolate cake from Tewksbury?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was kind of... It's kind of mellow. It was just, it was, oh, hello. Not...
Okay, it wasn't chocolatey. I didn't get coconut either.
No.
But after we turned the camera off, I continued to smoke it, and I liked it. I mean, it was a good, again, kind of a... I'm using the term vanilla, not in the sense that it tasted like vanilla.
Yeah.
It was just a good, plain tobacco. I'm really surprised that is considered an aromatic. I really wasn't getting a lot of casing from that at all.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if you don't like aromatics and you like just a straight up tobacco, but you want to try something maybe with a little bit of flavor, maybe that's the one.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't fall into the English side.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But not a lot of casing.
No.
On that at all. So, anyway.
So.
Let's smoke it again. All right, so day number three is who?
I don't know. About to find out. Let's see who that goes to. If I can get the bag open. Hey! Our good friend, Hamish McDowell.
What?
Yeah, it happened. Black Virginia from L.J. Peretti, Boston, Ma.
I was just there.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. Just a few weeks back. I was in Boston, Ma. Had a few hours to kill before my flight, and had my bro worker who I was traveling with just drop me off there, and that was fun. I hung out in their lobby area. They don't really have a lounge, at least not one that's open to guys like me.
Right.
And had a great time talking to the guys working there. They were all smoking pipes, which is it's always great when you go into a pipe shop that has a lot of cigars. But you see the locals and the guys working there are smoking pipes. Yeah. And they allowed me to sample several of their blends there, and I walked out with several as well. So what do we got?
That's Black Virginia, a new treat for the smoker who likes a tobacco rich in flavor and aroma. An unusual black tobacco, which has been fire-cured and flavored with vanilla.
Okay. Give that a whiff.
Yep.
Vanilla. All right, a lot more vanilla than we smelled in the last tobacco. It's also very, very dark, hence the name, Black Virginia.
I once knew a Black Virginia.
Did you?
Yeah, she was nice.
Yes, Virginia. All right.
That was all over the parade yesterday.
Yes, Virginia. There's a Santa Claus.
The other day. Yeah, wasn't even yesterday.
I think don't they play that all year long or all season long?
Well, they actually have the Virginia float, little girl, and they had commercials during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade last week. Did you guys watch the parade?
It was on. I wasn't watching it.
Too busy with your turkey.
I was doing something. Probably.
No ducking. His turkey didn't have a duck in it, but it should have. It also didn't have a chicken in it, but it should have. What am I doing? I need to match.
Annoying me is what you're doing.
Ask a question.
All right, so today's question for you as well. What's the most meaningful Christmas gift that you've ever received?
Oh, man.
These are tough questions.
Yeah.
The most meaningful Christmas gift. Wow. Meaningful or memorable?
Well,
meaningful.
Memorable is something that is just exciting, but may not have much meaning.
You better fill in the blanks on this one. I'm just trying to think.
One of the, I don't know if it's the most, but most meaningful gifts I received for Christmas. A few years ago,
That's interesting.
A few years ago, we went to my wife's grandparents' house for Christmas. And her grandfather, who never much cared for my wife's father, who is not in the picture as much anymore, at least not with that side of the family, gave me he went looking for and shopping for a good traditional pocket knife. And, that was a moment of acceptance, really, into the family. And he loves me, and that's been that was a nice gift that on the car ride home I lost. Lost somewhere in the 8 hours home. I don't know if it's in Nashville, the restaurant we stopped at. I've called and tried to hunt it down. Lost it. So I had this knife that was a really kind gesture that I lost 5 days later, and have regretted that ever since. And so, that's, I don't know if that's necessarily the most meaningful gift that I've ever received, but it's one that lingers in my memory as a regret not having it, because it was incredibly meaningful. Yeah. And the fact that it's gone makes it, more meaningful in memory.
Sure does.
We're a big knife family.
That's sad. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know that this is the most meaningful, and you'd think that we would have given some thought to these questions, but we didn't. We wanted these to be kind of...
I haven't even heard the questions.
Off the cuff. I remember as I was growing up and as I became a teenager, how Christmas's gift-giving portion of Christmas started getting a little weird. You start getting more practical things, more clothes, and stuff that while you're thankful to have them, even cash or gift cards, things like that, you're thankful to get them, but those things to me weren't all that meaningful.
It's not the same if it's something that someone would give you the other 364 days of the year.
Right? Exactly.
Socks from your mom, great to have.
Might be nice socks.
But you might get those other times.
And I made mention of this to my then, maybe even future sister-in-law, your Aunt Marcy.
Mm-hmm. I did that math.
And Aunt Marcy did something so special beginning that year, and she's done it every year since, and that is every Christmas, and it doesn't matter if she gives me socks or gift cards, she always makes sure to get me a toy. Every single year. 33 years of marriage, and she began this a few years before.
Wow.
She gives me a toy. And it could be something, it could be, a $2 item from the checkout at Walmart. Maybe it's something, more times than not, it's something she picks up online or through like a Spencer's gift, something that's kind of crazy. Now, these days it's bacon related or something like sea monkeys, because she knows I like those things. Mm-hmm. But without fail,
or something like those paper airplanes.
Yeah.
Did a couple weeks ago.
So I've received a lot of great gifts over the years from a lot of people. Of course, my children, my wife, and others have given me great gifts. But as far as memorable and hitting the mark more times than not, it's Marcy. Now, I will tell you this. One year, my daughter, and I think with Seth's help, I think he got in on this, she gave me a wind-up tin toy Ferris wheel. So it sits about this big, and it's a tin wind-up toy. It is so cool, and I got that for Christmas. I also got an M&M vending machine. People have gotten
random
in on
desk
this.
Toys.
I have at my desk at work a bunch of toys and a bunch of candy dispensing toys. But really, that all began again for me after growing up, and Marcy asking me that question about Christmas, what would you like, or what do you miss, or something about that. And to me, that's very memorable. So thank you, Marcy.
Cool.
So with that, we have signed the cornament. Do you have an opinion on the tobacco?
Yeah, I'll share it tomorrow.
I guess that's fair enough. All right, we'll talk about this tomorrow. See y'all then.